hostel was to kind of, instead of making a single block, we've tried to make it as two L's which are interlocking, and then there's a large courtyard in the middle, right? And on each block you have these open kind of breakout spaces which look out on the outside, and most of the rooms have kind of a direct view of the outside, so that like, because the quality of life has to be special because the students spend so much time over here. And then at multiple levels, about 3 levels, there are bridges which are connecting the two sides, which is one of these things which you can see. Yeah, and the thing is that because this brings natural light, there's enough natural light coming in all the way down. We can also have landscaping on the ground. So we have 4 blocks like this, and then the amenities overall in a large complex. This is just one of the blocks. And so there is landscaping outside, but when you come into the building also there is landscaping. So it becomes a sense like almost like a series of gardens and courtyards which are nested in each other in a sense. So this is one of the breakout spaces that we spoke about. So it's a double height space which looks out on the outside. So this is where the students can hang out, like, you know, so there are smaller spaces at the end of the corridors where maybe 5-6 students can come together, but like about 15-20 students, if they want to gather together, then they can come to this space. And it's a double level space, so even from the corridor above you can look downstairs. So that's the speciality. And then you can look at the other buildings of the campus, and also the, like you can see, it's very beautiful and green outside. So this really connects to the outside in that sense. So the hostels are connected at 2 levels. The entrance is at 2 levels. This is the upper level, which is which kind of opens out into, so there are corridors which link the hostel, but there are also open areas in front of the hostel, in front of every entrance. So that's become like another hangout space for the students, and that's kind of linked to maybe a multi-purpose hall on the other side, or the other, like the gym on this side. So you can kind of travel from the first floor, or you can go from the ground floor into any of these buildings. So that kind of is the entrance. The main entrance is below, and then there is an entrance from here onto the first floor of the building. So I'm standing right now on the upper level of the hostel entrance. So that's kind of the bridge which connects the kind of walkways onto the first floor. And so there's a double height space at the entrance of the hostels, because it becomes a very grand space to enter from. And then you can enter from downstairs, or then you could enter from above. So I think even like the idea that this column becomes double height, the space becomes double height, gives a very special feeling to kind of enter the hostels rather than just a standard kind of entry. So that's the main idea for this.